Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a new spread called What Do They Secretly Want You to Know? So, let's get after it. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all my Leos out there? What do they secretly want to tell all my Leos out there? What do they secretly want to tell my Leos out there? What do they secretly want to tell my Leos out there? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see one more second. What do they secretly want to tell my Leos out there? That feels good. There we go. Okay. All right, so first thing they want to tell you, my Leos, is that they believe that you and they are soulmates. The Two of Cups, they believe that you guys are soulmates. They want to tell you they believe that they are your soulmate. Now, they're thinking about the big picture here. They know this is going to be a journey. They know it's going to be, it's not about what's going to happen in the short run. It's going to happen what's going to happen in the long run here with the King of Wands. King of Wands is all about looking into the distant future here. So they know it's going to be a long, hard road, and they're looking at this thing in the aspect of a macro situation instead of a micro. So they know it's going to be a while before you kind of feel the same, but they just want you to know, hey, they're in this thing for the long haul, for the distance, if you will, okay? And they've put some things out there. So they've kind of, in a roundabout way, have been kind of dropping hints about how they feel about you, what they think about you, things like that. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So they're just kind of waiting to see what kind of fruit ripens on that vine. They put it out there. They know it's going to be a long haul, a long distance type of thing. You know, it's going to take a while. In other words, they know it's going to take a while, but they're still want to go ahead and put it out there and take their chances. Now, with that being said, we got the Ten of Swords here. So there is this aspect of, like, they have felt kind of hurt in the past. They know that they've kind of felt backstabbed by you, and they've kind of felt betrayed at times. Because there was this sense of, wow, I can't believe you don't know how I really feel about you. Okay, this person has kind of been dropping hints, but they haven't really come right out and say, listen, I'm in love with you. I love you. I need you in my life. They really haven't come out directly and said that. And this has led them to feel kind of hurt and kind of upset. But they also know there's an aspect of immaturity there. Okay? All right? They knew that there's an aspect of immaturity there, both on their part and your part. On their part, because they know it's kind of immature not to kind of take the bull by the horns and just say, hey, listen, this is how I feel about you. They know that, they should have taken more of a direct approach. But on the same token, they believe that it's very immature of you not to know, not for you not to take the nonverbal cues and things like that. They're like, wow, what are you, you can't see how I'm feeling about you here? Like, what's going on here? All right. So there is that aspect as well. Now, however, they do believe that the Wheel of Fortune is beginning to turn in their favor, though. Okay. So apparently there's light at the end of that tunnel. There's been some telltale things that have been happening that have kind of sparked their attention to let them know they're moving in the right direction with this situation here. Okay? And they do believe that things are coming full circle. They do believe that things are beginning to come full circle here with, you really beginning to notice them. Okay? So they believe that they're getting a certain amount. They believe that they're getting some traction here. And why is that the case? We got the Eight of Wands here. So there's a tremendous amount of energy and messages and communication beginning to happen. And that's what has kind of spurred things for them to think, hey, things are moving in the right direction. There's been some positive feedback as far as communication goes. Now, this communication can take a lot of different forms here, We're talking about across Facebook, social, Instagram, all kinds of social media could actually be communicating with this person via email. It could possibly even be talking to this person over the phone, and or at some point you maybe even communicated with this person recently in a more intimate setting here, where it was actually a face-to-face type situation. So there is beginning to be some traction made here, and that's what's kind of making them feel like this situation is hopeful, and they really want to tell you that they believe that you guys are soulmates and you guys are meant to be together. All right. Ooh, so with that being said here, let's see. Let us see. What potential blockages are there? What are the potential blockages here? What are the potential blockages that you guys could possibly be dealing with here? What are the potential blockages? So, we have the Knight of Wands here, okay? And this potential blockage here looks to be things moving swiftly, okay? Things moving too quickly, things moving too fast. This is not going to be a fast-moving thing, and the potential blockage may be the fact that, at least in their mind, it's not exactly moving very quickly. It's not exactly moving very fast. So it's causing a bit of, things are kind of problematic there, to say the least, with this individual here. Also, there's this feeling of, you got the Knight of Swords here energy here. It's this feeling of things moving too fast and too swift, kind of like a bull through a china shop, and kind of leveling everything without really being able to take sense of what is exactly going on here. Okay, so there's this wild sense of things that just kind of being completely ran through without you really being able to kind of take stock of things. So in other words, kind of recap here, things are going, there seems to be this lack of passion because of things moving too quick past. So things aren't really, there's not a whole lot of passion going on here. So that's the one blockage. The other thing is, if things move too quick and too fast, that things are just going to be like a bull through a china shop, and there's really going to be no sense of really really any kind of real connectivity here. We also got the Hermit card here as well. So that represents an aspect of, remember, these are all your blockages here, okay? There's no real deep soul searching and reflecting going on with this individual. So even though there's a sense of there's some traction here, okay, that there's definitely some traction here. There's also this aspect of, hey, there's really no deepness to this. I don't want this thing to be, just surface. There's no real roots to this situation. Okay. Again, we have fertility, we have abundance. Okay, we have material happiness here, and there's this aspect of you believe you guys. The person wants to tell you they believe that you guys are soulmates for sure, and at some point they may want to have children. Really build a family here. And they're not sure, they're not really sure if that's what you want to do, because so far there's been this aspect of them giving you, with the Four of Cups here, kind of giving you, they're giving you their cup of love, and it's like, there's this kind of feeling of sense of rejection here that they've been going through here. Now, this appears to be somebody that you possibly work with here as well, okay? Again, these are the blockages. A lot of jobs have policies where you can't exactly date your coworkers. Okay, you can't really kind of be occupy the same space or be on the same floor in the same department if you're going to be dating. That could possibly be a potential blockage, because I do feel as if this is definitely someone someone that you work with here. Okay. Also, we have a sense of moderation here, an equal give and take. Right now, it's not really equal give and take. In their mind, you really just kind of just started beginning to notice them. Okay. You really just started really beginning to notice them. So that's a real issue there. You just kind of started noticing them. And, as far as the Chariot card here, as far as taking charge here, there's this feeling that, they really can't take charge of the situation because, they don't want to be too strong because you just started noticing them. They just started getting some positive feedback from you. So they understand this is going to be a long haul. This is definitely going to be a marathon, and it's not going to be a sprint here, okay? So all that is realized here. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information that the Oracle cards want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information do the Oracle cards want to give before I shut this down? What additional information Oracle have before I shut this thing down? We're saying the unknown is your friend. So again, you just begin to notice this person. So you don't know a whole lot about them as of yet. Spirit's saying the unknown is your friend. You don't know how things are going to turn out, okay? Get to know this individual. Get to really know this individual that's coming towards you, that's coming at you, in other words, okay? Also, North Star. Let the North Star be your compass. Let the North Star kind of guide you and take you where you need to go. In other words, let your inner voice kind of guide you towards this situation, towards this individual. Okay? Because how much good can you handle? This is a good outcome for you. This is a good, solid relationship for you. This person has a good heart, a very good heart. I'm going to digress for a minute here, and just kind of give you a little bit of a peek into a personal private story with you guys. Once upon a time, when I just got out of the military, my wife had left me the whole nine, and I met these two females that I was, we were just dating, and I really wasn't, I really wasn't trying to be tied down to anyone particular. I just was kind of just going out there dating, really just trying to refine myself again. And so, what ended up being a deciding factor to whom I really decided to really say, you know what, I'm just going to spend my time with this individual over here because they're really a solid fit for me. What I realized is that person had a good heart. They had a good heart. The other person that I had a relationship with, things were wild and they were crazy and it was sporadic and it was fun. It was, it was off the wall. A lot of good times to be had there, but it was hollow. There was no there. And after the good times were when things kind of slowed down, there was like a whole lot of empty noise, whole lot of empty space that was there, right? But with this other person, it was just those quiet, silent moments were phenomenal. There was actually a sense of compassion and you know, some of the best times I had with this individual were just quiet times, just cuddling up, just, you know, watching a television program, just, you know, taking a walk. I mean, the quiet times were so special. They meant so much. I was actually feeling a lot. I was feeling more alive with this person that I was just holding hands, taking a walk with, than I did when I was out on the town, you know, acting a fool, having a good time with this other person. And so in the end, I chose to be with the individual that really made me feel alive on the inside, not so much on the outside. And so that's pretty much what this reading is really saying here. It's saying that this person believes that you guys are soulmates, and you haven't really given them a whole lot of attention, but they're hanging in there. They're still hanging in there, okay? They're still willing to give it a go. So if this is you, if this resonates with you, you may want to give this person a look, because it may just be the best thing that ever happened in your life, because I know it was for me. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut things down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this situation, feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave the link below. I love you guys, and I'll absolutely see you next time. Bye-bye.